Welcome back to the Clean My Space channel. My name is Melissa Maker, and I am an accidental cleaning expert, and I'm standing beside...
Hi, I'm Cass from CLUTTERBUG. I'm an accidental organizing expert.
What are we doing? We both do not know what we're doing.
Are we doing?
We're both accidental. Okay, so in this video, we decided to do a collaboration where the two accidents are going to help each other. And Cass is going to help me not only diagnose my organizing style, but she is going to deal with our absolutely shameful pantry. Cass does not think it's shameful, but she also hasn't seen it yet because she told me specifically, I don't want to see it. I want my reaction to be full on camera. So in this video, we're gonna see my pantry. We're gonna take a little tour of my house so you can help diagnose my organizing style. And then I'm gonna let her do all the dirty work. She has to reorganize my pantry and I will be sipping tea on the couch, maybe filing my nails. So stick around. Okay, Cass, come. So this is the kitchen.
It's really nice.
Thank you. And I definitely cleaned before you got here.
I know, I told you not to. I texted, I was like, please don't tidy before I come.
Listen, I'm not gonna have you over, especially given the context of what we're doing, and not clean my kitchen.
But I want to diagnose how you naturally live in your house. Like that's what this is all about. And so if I see where your natural stuff is, then I can know what type of organizer you are. I'm always like, never clean. Everyone always cleans. So it's fine. We got this. But do I have your permission to snoop?
Yeah, you can. So I'll just tell you, this is the area in question. These four doors are the pantry.
Oh, it's actually a lot of space.
It is a lot of space.
Okay.
So I don't know if you want to look at that first or if you want to do some additional, you don't really.
I don't. So when I walked in your house, your house is gorge, by the way.
Thank you.
It's so beautiful, but also kind of, there's not a lot of stuff out. It was really minimal. So I'm trying to diagnose whether you're visual or hidden. And then I walked into the kitchen. The first thing I look for when I go into somebody's home is the front of their fridge. If I see stuff on the front of the fridge, I'm like, they're probably a visual organizer.
Okay.
Because it's out of sight, out of mind. And then I saw this area and I was like, probably a visual organizer, but not like, there's definitely not an excess, but that's not what this means. It means like out of sight, out of mind. You want to see your everyday important things.
Yes.
Would you agree with that?
Yes, I like to see my everyday important things. And for me, I really believe in everything having a home, so I know where to find it. But you know what sometimes gets in the way of that is sometimes my home for something and Chad's home for something are two different locations, and then we can't really find the thing that we're looking for, so that's a challenge.
It isn't, and I see that, but I think there's like this stigma that when you are organized, everything's hidden and it looks like a minimalist house, and I think that's bull hockey.
Baloney, yeah.
It's baloney. Because your home should be organized for the way you naturally touch your stuff, not for what society tells you it's supposed to be. And so if you're visual, you should leave your beautiful things that you find beautiful out, that you use all the time. It's not clutter, it's not mess. And so I'm curious, it's hard for me to tell your style because most of your house is very minimal, and this is still very minimal. But I'm seeing some visual cues. So I gotta ask you about your bathroom. Do you leave your everyday bathroom products on the counter or hide them away?
Absolutely. You think I have time to go into a drawer and take them out? No, I don't. They have to be right there.
So you're visual. Yay! Okay. So Melissa is a visual organizer. Again, like a really tidy visual organizer, but still you want your everyday things that you use constantly to be convenient and see them. I want to open the pantry.
You could do it.
Okay. Okay. We have cans. We have something going on here.
We have nothing going on here.
I was going to say this is breakfast, but then there's hot sauce in there. So, all right.
Well, some people like hot sauce, huevos rancheros.
Truth. Okay, and there's oatmeal here, and there's oatmeal here, and there's oatmeal everywhere, and I think there's more oats up here.
And you'll see, we like to ventilate our products, so we don't actually close any of our boxes. Ventilation is really important in this house.
Okay, this is baking though. You've zoned this as baking. I am very excited about this diagnosis.
So what did you learn about me?
Here's what I've learned. You are not detailed.
Like, I already knew that. I just wanted to make sure you were gonna come to that conclusion.
But you're
that is
not
absolutely
also
accurate.
Like a hot mess. Like you have.
I'm not a hot mess.
No.
I'm a tepid mess.
You're like a non-detailed person with your crap together.
you. That feels so accurate.
Yeah, I'm impressed. So you are what I call a butterfly. So a visual organizer, but you need fast, easy, simple solutions. But you also you have routines in place, obviously.
Yes.
So you're managing your butterflyness in all its glory.
Oh my God, wait a minute. You're wearing butterfly earrings and a butterfly. Yeah. Did you have a feeling?
I had a feeling.
Is that why you did that?
I did.
Do you have a cricket set of earrings?
I need to get some.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't. But I have bees and ladybugs.
Okay.
So I was pretty sure. I was like, is she a bee? But I'm seeing some level of detail, but not enough to organize in a detailed way. So I'm gonna organize for a butterfly, which means fast, easy, super visual. You're gonna be able to chuck stuff away, but not have hot sauce with the oatmeal.
Unless one day someone comes over and they're like, hot sauce?
It's exciting. You know why you're struggling with this though? Because I'll tell you why you're struggling with this. Because as a visual organizer, this pantry sucks.
So
super deep.
And you know what? Like, what is this?
What is this? Angle? Yeah, super deep. So you need something. It's all the way in the back. You can't see it. You forget you own it. Is this more oatmeal back here? It's granola. But the point is, when you
I forgot I had that. I was supposed to make these. I bet you there. Look, I think I bought this during COVID. It's like granola bar mix.
It looks
so good. It's probably expired. Yep, May 2022.
That's okay. We're gonna get there. But the thing is, do you know why you forgot about it? Because you couldn't see it.
And I'm a butterfly, and
and she's a butterfly. So we need to create food storage that's optimizing this, that's super, super visual, which is tough because it's tall and deep.
Yeah, like my husband.
He's deep. He's emotionally deep. Stop it, Chad.
Okay, Cass, I'm going to hand it over to you. Just, I can help you or I can leave, but I... Okay, fine.
Just for this part.
Okay, I will help you.
Organizing part.
Okay.
So the first step is always taking everything out. It sucks, but we're doing it. You have to. We're gonna do two things. One, we have to take everything out because I have to zone it.
Yeah.
Because you got hot sauce with your oatmeal. But two is
You keep going back to that.
it's a weird thing.
What about lemon juice with beans?
That's also weird. But we're gonna declutter. So we have like a trash bag. So if anything's expired, I mean, if you're still gonna eat it, if it's just like relatively best before and you want to keep it, no judgment.
I hang on to that stuff sometimes.
Yeah, we do too. So, but if you're like, this is gross, it's got to go. And then everything else is going to be piled here. If you come across something like you're like, I actually hate beans, we're going to donate it to a food bank.
Okay.
And we're going to put that over there. So that's it. We're going to take stuff out. I can't really do this because I don't know what you like. This is kind of you. And I'm like, go, Melissa.
I like beans.
So that's a keep on the counter. Yeah, let's just pull stuff out.
Okay.
More chocolate chips. Chad, do you want to keep pumpkin seeds?
Yes, please.
Okay, we'll keep them.
But if they're rancid...
How do you know? Like, what's
Oh, you don't know how to tell? Oh, I shouldn't have thrown out those nuts. Okay, so the first thing we do is we dip our hand in there.
Yeah.
These are salted, so they're better preserved. But do you smell that kind of off? Like you walked into an industrial factory kind of smell?
Oh, I smell plasticky. Is that what that is?
Plasticky. I guess we're all kind of smelling. It's like doing a wine tasting where you're like garden hose.
Is my nose refined enough? Open it and
like
know.
one of those,
Be snipping.
yeah, we should do a sniff
Cookies.
test.
It's definitely. I don't want to taste it, Melissa.
I feel like we should taste. Let's just.
She can taste it.
It's silver paper. Oh, those are like cheese curls. Cheese.
Like cheese that's been in your pantry? No, it's a bread product.
Oh my god, I could eat the whole box. They're perfect.
They're fine.
It's like for a charcuterie board.
Okay.
Yeah.
You want to eat these?
Oh, I think we want to eat these.
You want to keep these?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
All right. Okay.
I'm glad we found that.
Okay.
Oh, and you know what we didn't really talk about? Like Riley's lunches, like granola bars, we usually have a decent stash of granola bars.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, but there's not a lot.
Or like those seaweed
But you
things
don't
that are
want those
snacks.
low for her.
I don't want those low for her. Yeah, they got to be in
So we're gonna have like a Riley school snack bin, but we're gonna pop it up high.
Okay.
Exciting. So
Love
she just
that.
pulls the whole thing down when you're making lunch. Right?
No. I make lunch.
When you're making her lunch though,
Yeah.
you can just pull the whole thing
Yeah,
out, pick what you
perfect.
want, put the whole thing back.
Perfect. Love that.
Okay,
That makes
exciting.
it easy.
Here's what I'm gonna do. We're gonna clean this, and then I'm gonna kick you out, and I'm gonna organize and surprise you with your pantry.
Oh my gosh. Okay. I can't wait. Okay, Cass, come.
So clean. Good job.
No, I mean like you can really see this was gross. Like the last time I cleaned this was when we moved in 2018, and then it just built up stuff.
Fresh start.
And yeah, fresh start. I'm happy. Listen, I'm happy to hand over the reins to you at this
Yeah,
point.
I'm actually kicking you out, if that's okay. I want to surprise you. I know it's just a pantry, but I want to do it and surprise you. So go,
Any work I don't have to do.
go relax. You deserve it.
Okay.
I got this. So here's what's happening. This pantry is almost a little bit like the bane of my existence because it is an awkward space. So we're using incredible bins that are so perfect for a butterfly. They're clear, but they're big categories. I'm not decanting a lot of stuff, but I am gonna put some things like baking supplies into containers. But I love these big bins because you're really taking advantage of that wasted vertical space. So the big thing that this needs is zoning. Every shelf is going to have a purpose, so she doesn't have hot sauce with her oatmeal. So everything is organized, and that's what I'm gonna do right now. When you're organizing any space, especially a pantry, it's all about zoning. And in this pantry, it's pretty tiny, so it's really important to zone. I'm gonna make every one of these drawers have a different category and then like fill the stuff in for that category. So I'm labeling actually the front of the drawer. If you have pullouts like this, you are so lucky because you can add a label right to the front. It's not gonna hurt. It's gonna come off if you need to. But now, especially for those visual organizers, it's really obvious this is where the healthy snacks and health food goes. And this is where like the nuts and seeds go. It means that there's no more hunting in the pantry, which is what Melissa and Chad were doing. They were like looking, there was hot sauce in with oatmeal. That's never gonna happen again because everything has a clearly defined home because of labels. So I've taken a few seconds to just zone the food again inside these great containers. And the reason you need containers in your pantry is because if you have a space that's really deep like this, everything in behind is getting forgotten about, which is what Melissa, she's like, I found coconut, I forgot I had that. So you want to use a container that you pull the whole thing out, see what's inside, and put the entire thing back so every square inch is being utilized. That's what we're doing. Fast, easy, plop all the food in, so all the healthy food's in here. And just like that, you have organization. So I'm gonna go ahead and fill this all up right now with all of the different things. She's going to love it. But speaking of organization, Can we talk about decanting? Melissa's a butterfly. She's not a person to come home from the grocery store and pour things into containers, but she's also a bulk shopper. So she had a lot of things in bags. She had like 6 different kinds of flour. So I had to put those into containers. They're gonna stay fresher, but more importantly, now she knows which flour is which because we've labeled the lids. So anything that's in the original package, I'm leaving it. But if it's in a bulk package, I'm going to decant it. Melissa!
Hey, I'm coming. I'm eager.
I'm a little nervous.
Don't
it was
be.
harder than I thought.
All right, my pantry?
It was a tough.
Oh my gosh.
It was tough.
Wow.
It's such an awkward space, but like.
Wow. Oh my gosh, this looks really good.
I love the labels. How do you feel about the labels?
Yeah, I feel good about the labels, and I feel, this is gonna sound so cliche, but I feel like it's gonna be easier to use the pantry. Yeah, wow, this looks so much better. Okay, I could have never done this. This is not in my wheelhouse. I mean, we saw what I was capable of. It was not good.
It wasn't terrible, let's be
Cass,
honest.
I think you're being friendly.
You know what? It's just zone now. And why I love this is because it's gonna work for you. You just take the whole bin down.
Yeah, that is
Nothing
totally
hidden
gonna work
behind.
for me.
Like every square inch is like, yay, totally used.
Riley's snack.
Just pull it down.
Oh, that's so cute.
And there's definitely room behind. So
Yeah.
I've like hidden some things too. It's like
Yeah. Yeah.
you do you.
Yeah,
Make
I
it
am doing
flexible, but I'm gonna
Yeah.
really try. Now we did decant a little bit.
Yeah.
Only because this is the stuff that you had in bags. I was confused. You have so many types of flour, but the stuff that's in the original package, don't decant it. Don't waste your time.
Yeah, I'm not gonna waste my time.
And I'm gonna leave some extra bins for you.
Thank you. Cass, this is like, I'm very honestly, I would have never done this on my own. Chad's filming and he's nodding his head. He's like, That's my wife, everybody.
Well, I'm
wow.
so glad.
This is so cool. And Chad has his own little snack bin way out of reach from me. So that's great. And you know what? I can see everything. And you were absolutely right about that. I couldn't see things before.
Right. So you were forgetting that you had it and things were expiring, but now it's super simple. And I feel like the labels will subconsciously have you zone. So you're done with the nuts, they go back on the nut bin area.
No, it's like
Zone.
so straightforward and makes so much sense. And I love it. I love it. I instantly feel better. This sounds so cheesy because I feel like I'm one of the people who like is on your show and is getting brought into the religion, but I really do feel good about
I'm
this.
so glad. And I know, you know what, this is attainable. It's not like we're not chasing rainbows, as Melissa would say
Yeah,
over
we're not
here.
chasing rainbows.
We're not, everything's
No
about rainbow.
rainbows.
It's like real life. You come home from the grocery store, you pull this in, you plop the nuts in the nuts bin, and
That's
you
what
move
I need.
on.
I need a plopping system.
It's the ultimate plopping system.
Yes.
Well, thank you for letting me come into your
Thank
home.
you. This was so good. I'm so delighted. I'm more delighted than I thought I would be.
I'm so glad.
Yes. Cass, I have to give you a hug.
Of course.
That was a lot of work. That was a lot of work that I was never going to do.
You know what? It was just, I'm a little bit pokey in my old age, but I had a good time. It was fun. I'm loving it. Thank you for letting me come into your home and say hi to your viewers.
I'm way more excited about this than I thought I would be. So if you haven't seen any of Cass's videos yet, you have to go to the CLUTTERBUG YouTube channel. I've got a link for you down below and subscribe, because if you like the way that I talk about cleaning, it's pretty much the exact same way you talk about organizing. Yeah, so
we love what we do.
Yeah, you gotta check her out. And I just want to thank everybody for sticking around until the end. I hope you really enjoyed this collaboration. Feel free to share your thoughts and comments down below, and I will see you next time.